B, it's right.
Holy shit, I'm fucking pro, dude!
Hey, are you still using that ESEA client?
Yeah, it's what all the pros use. Why?
You know that application is using your CPU to mine cryptocurrency, right?
What? What are you talking about?
B.
Holy shit! ESEA was using my computer to mine coins? That's it, I'm deleting this application right now. Well, at least I'll never have to worry about someone secretly using my computer to mine coins again. Man, I love 2013. Yeah.
Opern Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style.
Just another day on my favorite website. What's this? My CPU usage is going through the roof. Don't tell Bitcoin. Oh, Jesus Christ, they're using browsers to mine coins now. Coin mining is when a program or website uses your computer to mine cryptocurrencies for money. Back in 2013, it was discovered that ESEA used a program to mine Bitcoin from their users, and they were dealt a $1 million fine after people found out. Nowadays, the most popular way to mine coins is through a JavaScript miner called Coinhive, which uses your computer to mine a cryptocurrency called Monero. A few popular websites and services have been using this, such as the Pirate Bay and even Showtime. These coin miners are used to generate more revenue, and since more and more people are starting to use ad blockers, it may be in response to the lack of ad revenue on these websites. The only catch, of course, is that coin miners heavily tax your CPU and can actually shorten the lifespan of your computer. Coin mining is also not just limited to big websites and corporations. Some individuals have even put Coinhive on their personal websites. Take the case of Ice Poseidon, for example, or more specifically his former developer named Andres. Ice Poseidon is a popular IRL streamer on YouTube who gets thousands of viewers every stream. He also has an incredibly active subreddit, a Chrome extension, and a personal website where you can also watch his stream. The latter two of these things, his website and the Chrome extension, were made by his developer Andres. One of the members from Ice Poseidon's subreddit came up with the idea for something called CX Stocks, in which different memes and characters appearing on Ice Poseidon's stream would have an imaginary stock market based on popularity. The idea was proposed to also include the possibility of the community making real-life money with these stocks. The idea was well received, and Andres decided to implement this concept, and in doing so, he also decided to include a phony cryptocurrency called shekels. Now, shekels had no actual monetary value, it was just a fake currency for fans to play around with. However, in order to mine shekels, users had to sign into Ice Poseidon's website, and then they would have to accept the terms of the prompt. In doing this, a user's CPU usage would shoot up, as expected, with any sort of coin mining, and many of Ice's fans reported as much. What was not divulged from this prompt or any other public information, however, was the fact that the website was also mining actual cryptocurrency using Coinhive for Andrea's own profit. Game journalist Richard Lewis made a video explaining exactly this.
But actually what's happening is you get something that's worth fuck all, in layman's terms, absolutely zero. Meanwhile, the developer and whoever else he's agreed to fucking share it with, they get something that has a monetary value. They get the cryptocurrency and they use your machines to do it.
Some users from Ice Poseidon's community found out about this and were naturally furious that they had been deceived. Overnight, Andreas became public enemy number one within the community, and after a series of hateful threads and responses, he ended up deleting CX Stocks and even his own Reddit account. After finding out about this, Ice Poseidon commented, "The mining must go" on one of the many threads, after which he cut ties with Andres. After this whole debacle, another streamer, Destiny, questioned Andres on stream to hear his side of the story, and he cleared up a few things.
IcePoseidon.com, the website that runs CX stocks, is not owned by Ice Poseidon. It's my company. For it to run, the steps someone had to take to start the miner was they had to go to the website. Then they had to click on the CX stocks tab. They had to log in to the website through their YouTube account. Then they had to press the start mining button. They had to press a confirmation screen and accept the terms that it would increase CPU load.
Now, Andres isn't lying here, and I don't think he ever did lie, but he is withholding some of the truth, or rather, he did, because there was no expectation of this coin miner mining real cryptocurrency for Andres when people signed up for it.
What was the money going for though? Was it to pay for site costs and labor and whatnot?
Yeah, because I'm working for free, pretty much. I was just like, it always felt like he told me the same thing the first time, and it just felt wrong from my side to like ask him for money without even there being an expectation of earning money. Like I told him in the beginning that I would do this like for free, and then
it seems like Andres, after working countless hours for ICE, was not being fairly compensated, so he decided to make a little extra money on the side since he was not comfortable confronting Ice Poseidon about the payment. Now, that's just my conjecture. I obviously don't know exactly what Andres was thinking, but needless to say, in terms of making money, this was a terrible way of going about it. For full disclosure, there may be some bias here because I am friends with Ice Poseidon, and I have met Andres in person, and he seemed like a totally nice guy. And even after this, I don't think he's a bad guy. I just think he made a big mistake in response to some miscommunication with him and Ice. But that's just my take on it. And it turns out that Andres wasn't the only one in Ice Poseidon's circle involved with cryptocurrency and coin mining.
More?
Yeah, more. It's gonna be really sweet, buddy. I love this stuff. I love Coinhive so much. Even more.
Tell me what.
Just continue going. I love that stuff.
We're wasting our caramel. All right.
I'm not always. Could I have a tiny bit more?
I mean, it's not. I don't want to waste their money. It's up to them. You describe the taste.
I taste a lot of Coinhive.
See this greedy little fucker? He goes by the name Elixir, but he's better known as Jew Kid within the Ice Poseidon community. He's been on Paul's stream many times, being obnoxious, annoying, and at times funny. He's even been on my stream when I was at VidCon, actually. Well, it turns out Elixir has his own website called elixirlabs.net, which is apparently marketed towards people who need to stay up to date on the latest YouTube trends. So if you want your email flooded with Jake Paul and cringy vlogging videos, this is the place for you. Now, if you scroll down, you'll see that in order to sign up, you have to hit verify, and attached to doing that is a Coinhive logo. That's right, Elixir, the Jew Kid, is even getting in on this money-making scheme. And given the demographic his website is aiming for, I think it might just work too. As I mentioned earlier, the Pirate Bay, a more underground website used for illicit activities, also uses a form of coin mining. One difference here is that they actually announced in a blog that they would be using coin mining in order to help sustain their site. Initially, the coin miner they used heavily increased CPU usage and thus caused a lot of backlash, but they've since reduced the stress it causes on your computer. What's more surprising was this story about media giant Showtime having a coin miner embedded into their website for a weekend in September of 2017. This screenshot of the website's code is proof of the coin miner, but it seems pretty out of place for a well-respected company like Showtime to try and make a quick buck off of their customers like this. What may be more likely is that a hacker, or maybe a hacking group, got into the website's code and implemented a coin miner for their own benefit. Either way, this is just further proof that wherever there is money to be made, people are going to do whatever it takes to get it. With the popularity of ad blocking software, it seems like people are getting more creative in ways to generate revenue, and why not invest in coin mining and cryptocurrency, which also seem to be on the rise. Coinhive is just one of many forms of coin mining, and we're probably going to see this phenomenon only increase as time goes on. The question is if we as users will tolerate this sort of thing, our computers being stressed to make money going forward. In fact, we're already seeing some of the effects play out with the price of many graphics cards increasing due to people buying them in bulk for coin mining. The free and open internet may not be so free in the future if we end up having to pay with our computers. So let's hope we can prevent that from happening before this gets too widespread. Now, where was I? Oh, that's right.